Hello and welcome back to Matt's Book Corner. This week I'm going to be looking at a novel by one of my favourite authors, Irvin Welsh, who I'd probably describe as the Scottish version of the American Hunter S. Thompson. Well, kinda, they both have kind of a quirky style to them. You get what I'm on about. So get ready because we're going to be looking at porno! Did I really say that? Yes, I did. Here's the plot. So 10 years on from his novel Trainspotting, we're now following the further exploits of Leaf's own Rent, Franco, Spud and Sick Boy. I managed to remember those. Now Sick Boy's moved back to his hometown from London and amongst other schemes that he's planning is thinking about filming a porno movie to make a quick dollar. He manages to hunt down Rent, who's living abroad after stealing their cash in Trainspotting, and is now getting him to fund the movie and work on the production with him. Unfortunately, Franco the psychopath is out of prison and is on the hunt for Rent, who owes him. And in Franco's mind, you owe him for life. Spud's trying to keep off the drugs and write a book, but it's so damn hard when they're so freely available, and his willpower is at its all-time low. So the stage is set. Can the boy successfully pull off this porno and make some money without the old Bill shutting him down? Or Franco going psychopath and cracking everyone's skull in? Now firstly, I want to say that I really enjoyed this book for its gritty realism and the streak of humour that runs throughout the novel and pretty much every scene. I mean, the novel walks such a fine line mixing some of the dark and depraved aspects of the main characters while still making it comedic enough for it to be accessible. I really could not put this novel down, and after the first couple of chapters I greedily ate this thing up. The thing is about this novel, and much of Irvin Welsh's work, is that it's so accessible to the reader. There's the everyday mundaneness of life which we can all relate to, which is presented unflinchingly in this novel as we revolve around council estates and that sort of area, which I know a lot about, coming from one actually. Also, the drug culture which is discussed in this book and is a background to most of Irvin's work is presented 100% truthful, which can be slightly distressing at times. But it's this honesty woven into the plot that makes the characters and their motivations so much more believable and is a sign of a very good author. I only wish that every book I picked up was as fun and fantastic as porno, but then saying that, there wouldn't be so many prolific authors because we'd all be kind of on the same level. Also, an interesting thing about this novel is the constant character shifts between chapters. Like for instance, for one chapter we'll see the life through Franco's eyes, who sees violence as the correct response to any given situation. And I do mean any given situation. Honestly, the guy is a complete psychopath. I'm sorry, Franco. I'm sorry. Ah! He's fictional. Although he's played excellently by Robert Carlyle in Trainspotting, I've got to say that. And then in the next chapter we completely flip that to see what Franco's actions actually look like to a more rational person like Spud or Rent. I really did enjoy this. It was occasionally jarring, but it did help to cut up the novel quite well. In fact, I could have easily read another 500 pages slapped onto this book because I just loved what the characters were doing and how they were doing it. I'm just hoping that Irvin gets around to writing the third chapter because there's many threads left dangling by this novel. If it's been announced he's writing the third book, let me know in the comments below because I'm not aware of that. Also, I'm really hoping that Danny Boyle gets on board with the sequel to Trainspotting. I know it's been a few years and you want to recapture that magic, but just do it. People are craving more of an insight into Irvin's world. I mean, Filth did pretty well with James McAvoy. Another one to check out there. So anyway, go seek this book out if you dare buy it in a bookshop. I dared, although I did buy two other novels at the same time and this was in the middle of them. So slightly wimpy of me, I know. It's a great read, that's all I'm going to say. Check it out if you want. And I'm hoping to bring you more of Irvin Welsh's work further in this series. So as usual, thanks for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye!